Oh, look at Santa Claus is a legendary bringer of Christmas gifts. Ooh. As he is known today, he is almost totally an American creation, but his roots come from many countries and go far back in time. He is the universal character loved the world over, Santa Claus. You know, when we were living at the Tamuning Plaza, yes, while on Guam, yes, I had a friend named Manny Mufasa. He was the mafioso of that location on Guam, and you know, it was one of these situations where I got upset one day and I told Manny, I said, "Did you know if you rearrange the name Santa, yes, it spells Satan." Santa, Satan, Satan. Now, somebody decided to be that wicked police department right now, didn't you? Your ancient breed is those that weren't destroyed during Sodom and Gomorrah. Yes. And what your fluid is, is cold blooded. Yes, it is. Now I know filthy, and filthy does understand the need, don't you, filthy? Ouch! Now your come to money system looks like it originated during the time of Sodom and Gomorrah. And we look at that ancient breed of. Now, Saint Nicholas, yeah, traditionally the patron saint of children and sailors, yeah, is said to have lived during the 4th century according to legend. He was the bishop of Myra in Asia Minor, now Turkey. Stories emphasize his kindness and generosity, especially to the poor. Yeah. Now, this Saint Nicholas that was very, very generous to those that are poor. Oh, it kind of reminds me of some of these homeless laws in school districts. Yeah. I did not realize until last night when at the library I found out that school districts have special funding for what is known as school homeless liaison officers. Now, since I'm that homeless man that's too poor right now, I'm thinking I'm suing not only the civil rights coordinators for not enforcing the civil rights of my sons, yes, but the homeless liaison officers that had an obligation, yes, that any time that you have a parent that is homeless, yes, that they needed to make sure that the homeless parent got notice of court hearings before the issuance of a dissolution of marriage. Now, why don't you get me every homeless liaison officer in every school district of the United States? Because this idea of especially the poor, yes. See, I informed the sheriff right now that I might have to start in a rented room. But it seems that your wicked family that did not get destroyed during Sodom and Gomorrah, yes, thought that homelessness was a crime. But when you said you didn't know where I was at during the dissolution of marriage, well, you seem to have known where I was at when you were issuing protection orders because the Squinton Police Department called me. And since all my relatives did have my email addresses at that time, yeah. And when I moved, ooch, to 1023 Kitchen Dick Road, I made sure to get a cell phone from the Radio Shack and Swim. Now I have that same cell phone. I can plug in. Wow. Not only did you violate the rights of my sons to have their civil rights enforced, you violated federal law right now. Now you're going to get sued today. Ouch! See, the St. Nicholas, he was very kind and generous.